All right.
Hi, germs and ladies. We are back with the cast, and ooh, what a motley crew we are. You might be noticing the white screen. We're going to fix that right now.
Right now, he said.
How's it? How's the audio, Damon?
Did
Okay,
you
just
make
give
sure
me a
to check
moment.
the. Make sure to.
Hold on, let me
Okay.
go on YouTube.
Yep, it's good.
Awesome. So yeah, been a while since I played a good Pokemon game on here.
Yeah, that's
A
right.
good one.
Kevin's actually playing a good Pokemon game.
This is Platinum.
Yeah.
Which is the best Gen 4 Pokemon game. Not counting remakes.
Aside from the Johto remakes.
Which are fantastic, by the way.
Yes, indeed. This is, of the Gen 4 era, it is hard to whistle silver. Yeah.
And there's Cyrus.
Who in Japanese is played by Kenta Miyake, Zenki, Abdul, and Always. Yes, and that, believe it or not, him as Zenki and Super 4 was my first exposure to Kenta Miyake.
You know, if you want to feel silence somehow. Hey.
And here's our silhouette of our legendary.
Characters, you
Yep.
get older and they stay the same age.
And yet
Sometimes.
Cyrus still look older than
Sec. Looks like I gotta check.
And I believe in one of the Pokemon anime specials, he was voiced by Seto Kaiba.
Sorry. Apparently,
I mean,
the
Kenjiro Suda.
yep.
weird.
So I guess while Kevin's doing thing, hey, I guess we'll go quick thing. So I guess we can finally talk about the Fatal Fury news.
Yeah,
Oh
an
boy.
unexpected trailer which featured, I think, 2 characters from Aggressors of Dark Combat about to get killed by some thugs. I
Yes.
believe.
And with the title screen, with the video title, which is literally just a man shrugging. And we see, and all we can see in this man is a man from a tower with a boot.
The only thing missing would have been "You are Shulk."
Oh, hold on a sec.
Yeah.
That was.
And right when 2 kids were about to get beaten by a thing, we saw a man who poked a man in a fridge doing a familiar sound effect.
You're already
Yeah.
dead.
You know what? Why not?
Hey, an Arabian prince,
But
Saudi prince
Hello.
one day said, "Hey,
Hello, ladies
I want
and
to kill.
gentlemen.
You know what would be cool?
Welcome back to the Mehcast, and oh, what a motley crew we are.
yes, we are.
Hello, Professor Rowan.
Options. There we go. Classic or blast process. Classic sound effects, I suppose.
Sec, I gotta lower the volume on this quite a bit.
Yeah, full screen window.
Why? Because I need to be able to hear you guys.
Yep.
Who-
gotta
That's
make
why I
sure
like to have
everything's audible.
independent volume enabled.
Hey there, Iemasa Kayumi, aka the voice of Slayer in Guilty Gear Xrd for the anime.
Mr. Dandy, man.
I know that, Professor Rowe. As well as the voice of Father in FMA.
I am the dandy man.
Now, are you a man or are you
Now watch.
a lady?
I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. I'm a
Can't go wrong with
vampire.
either design, since I think both are.
Gonna.
Think of. We need to
Right,
think
so
for a
Gotta
while.
do-
focus.
All right.
Former go.
Life and Dawn.
All right. I'm gonna go with the canon name because is I'm boring like that.
Lucas.
Don't worry, buddy. I do that too. But
I don't know.
the version I play as
In
a
my
boy,
case-
and the other version I play as a girl.
Yeah, in some cases, I always have a
Calm
habit
down.
of using the Pokemon Adventure names.
That's okay.
Well, in that case, he'd be named Dia, and this would be
Yeah.
Pearl. What might his
And
name
then, of
be?
course, the female is Lady Berlin.
Hey, Barry!
Class.
Alex.
Yes.
Or Jun, as he's known in Japanese.
Now we
But
have.
sadly, if you, sorry.
So, in the Sinnoh region, your rival's canon name is Barry, so. But he runs really fast.
Yep.
Alright,
Oh, wow.
Platinum
You think
Berlitz.
that might have something to do with? Oh wow, this is interesting. I didn't know that you couldn't control. Can you control? How do I? What are the controls for this game?
What are you playing?
Which one? Pokemon?
I'm playing Vampire Survivors.
Vampire
Oh,
Survivors?
nice.
Just pull up the move list. Oh wait, Vampire Survivors? Yeah, you just
See you
move
next
around.
week, same time, same
Ah.
channel.
Yeah, you move around.
I don't
move
even get to
around.
move around.
God damn it, Barry.
Yeah, just move around.
Do that again and I'm gonna make you pay a fine. Ready or not, here I come.
I'm gonna fire you if you're late! And no, I'm not
What
gonna
are
mimic
you?
his dub voice because fuck you, Jamie McGonagall, you talentless hack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Barry has ADHD.
10 million
I'm
Pokédollars.
saying it right now.
Of course, Barry has ADHD. He has to have
I can
a reason
actually
for
deal
him
with
to be the
Barry,
dumbest
really.
man alive.
Yep.
He gets
Friendly
better
rival
later.
buddies are fun, friendly rival.
He's better than most of the rivals that come
At least-
after Gen
Ah.
5.
The water.
The X and Y rivals! Hop, you suck!
Laurel.
Hey, at the very least, Nimona actually does the one thing that people
Hey,
want.
no, that's not what I fucking asked for,
That's
game.
the anime, dude.
I don't have an opinion on her because I have no intention of getting Scarlet and Violet ever.
Hey, because she actually gives you the one thing people have been searching for a long time.
Oh wait,
A
A
wrong
rival
house.
that gives you an actually good challenge.
Well, you still haven't found what you're
Yeah.
looking for.
Which is kind of funny.
Like that U2 song.
So
Ouch!
that was.
God damn it, Barry. Watch where. Oh wait, no. I got it. this.
And of course,
Uh,
well, if you watch the anime
also,
around
you
Gen
say
4,
it's
that's
rival
when the
happen.
TVCI dub was happening.
Also, Kevin, I know you said rival tap.
And it's pretty much
What
when
about-
the cast are settled in their roles.
What were you
I
saying,
did not
Sonic?
ask you to go for number 2.
I was going to say, like, are you going to forget about Sharon and Bianca? What about them? They're great.
They're alright,
Bianca-
yeah. I said
They're
for
fine.
past Gen 5.
Okay, okay.
Sharon and
I don't
Bianca are
know.
fine. I don't have a problem with them at all. They're good.
Okay.
Bianca
yeah,
is a
but
good
it's-
girl.
Yeah,
And if
plus
anyone
they get-
disagrees that Bianca isn't a good girl, we will crucify you.
Okay then.
Bianca's
Alright.
actually a
Crucify.
good character. And in the English
And plus
version, well, she's got the same name as my sister.
Ah,
Yeah.
Also, the fact that I did like the fact that.
Yeah, my
this
sister's a
Professor-
good one. She's a
I
good
like how Professor Woman, Rowan here
Rowan?
is just kind of like, hey dude, here's some Pokemon. You wanna go beat some rats up? Wanna go beat up some birds and shit?
Oh, look, I
Come on.
remember this.
Ooh.
Barry, you are a dumbass.
is that a?
Yes.
So, what do you do? You still
Ah,
the next part to
God
rest.
fucking damn it.
Keep dashing, we can get to Sancham Town. Okay, stick with me.
Also, I really did like how.
Okay,
Not a
no
good
deals.
idea, Barry.
Also, I like the people in black and white that you get to see Sharon become a gym leader and Bianca professor. Oh, that.
Operator! Speaking of, hi there, Iemasa Kayumi.
Oh, this must be part of
Voice
the
Rowan
Twitch
in the
mode
anime.
thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's any way I can control that.
Oh, okay.
So, quick question:
Yes.
who's your Pokemon waifu? Out of the companion girls from the entire series,
Dawn.
I do
Always.
like
Dawn.
Dawn.
Dawn's a good
I don't-
choice.
That's Hikari.
Always.
Either
Fire.
Misty or
Yep, that's her
Serena.
name in Japanese. Hikari.
That's all.
Specifically, Misty in her hard mode design.
I am incredibly biased, but yes, Misty. I like Misty.
Hey, you
Yeah,
did
I
like
can see that.
Misty.
He's a boy and a
That's
friend,
it,
but
ass
he's not my
Ketchum. You're going to
boyfriend.
pay for what you did to my bike. Blah!
And then Ash be like, please tell me this
You're
doesn't become a
stupid
trend.
Girl. Well,
Please
you're a
don't tell
stupid
me this
girl.
becomes a trend. No, my bike's barbecued. No, Pikachu, not again.
Kizuna drop.
Proceeds to be a trend with two of the other Pokegirls. Alright. So... Yeah, so far the simulator... So far the simulator is handling... So far the simulator is handling audio way better than Desmume.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, me, mate.
Have you just started playing Vampire Survivor Star?
Yes, I have.
Oh boy.
I just
So-
got it for the Humble Bundle because it came out on Humble Bundle last week, and I figured, you know what?
So,
It's usually
gents,
very cheap to get anyways.
I am letting...
Oh yeah,
things-
it was.
I am...
You know, it's $5 on Steam.
Guys, I'm asking for opinions.
Yeah.
Which starter should I choose? Turtwig,
Hey, we have a choice between
Fire starter.
Chimchar,
or
or Piplup?
or
I
Oh,
will
that one-
say.
Get-
crack.
Okay, so Turtwig evolves into Torterra. Torterra
Gran-
absolutely
no,
wrecks
Turtwig,
ass.
Grana. Yeah.
Go
He's
for
gonna be
first.
good if you want some good, like, a solid grass type and some ground
Yeah,
type.
I personally love Torterra. I'm just wondering what everybody else is thinking. Sonic, what
I'd
about
say
you?
Chimchar. Go with old reliable.
Monkey. If this were Diamond and Pearl, I'd definitely agree with you there.
Did they change stuff for Platinum?
Platinum, they gave
Or-
you 3 more fire types that are way more viable than Rapidash.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you
If
get
you play
Magmar.
Diamond and Pearl, you only have 2 fire types.
Mhm.
Only Chimchar or Ponyta.
Well,
And Damon, what about you?
So they put
all
Magmar
three
in
starters
the
are good
game
in
at
their own
some
right,
point.
but I'd say a tie between Chimchar and Piplup.
Okay. Sonic, what about you?
He left.
Fuck.
He had to go.
Well, majority rules.
Alright then,
Turtwig.
it is.
He's going with my dad.
Which, by the way, fun fact in the manga, canonically, Dia
That is my
has
game
a
frozen.
Turtwig,
There we go.
whereas
I will say,
But I believe,
do like Ash's Turtwig in the anime and how it evolves. Like,
He's, like, very loyal, I feel. In Ash's.
yeah.
Turtwig.
All right.
Turtle's at least one of my dad's favorite Pokemon.
Well,
Mainly
Alex,
Yeah.
Mainly when-
if
mainly
you
when
played
he
Gen
figured
1,
out-
you already know what's coming. Time for a Pokemon battle.
Rival battle.
Well, that was quick compared to the original. Because it was like Barry just
yeah,
decided
it
he's gonna
doesn't
jump
happen
you.
in Diamond and Pearl. It starts right here. So
And,
basically,
yeah.
Turtwig versus Chimchar.
Hey,
Ha,
So-
Lear.
I believe
So
it.
Barry
Yeah,
just
Turtwig is-
decides to jump you as soon as you get your starter.
it's like every
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah, Turtwig is slow to start.
yeah.
But the
A
Barry
lot
was
of the anime
Oh
live.
god, all of a sudden it's Plants
But he does
vs.
make up
Zombies.
for it.
Okay, so
The hell,
whenever
the
I
anime
die,
live is perfect for
whenever I
speed.
die here, I'm gonna switch off Twitch mode so that I can play the game for real, because I don't think this is...
Well, let's face it, the Sinnoh starters are great.
Yep.
Yeah, you can-
Yeah.
All of them are great. And the
I
final
want-
evolutions all have dual typing.
Alright.
Is that all you're gonna do, Barry? Are you just gonna keep leering at me?
Yep, that's right. I'll
Alright.
find you if you don't cooperate.
Are you gonna do
First boss
something?
time.
Stop boosting up the fat.
Ah!
Do something, damn it!
Trying to hit me and hit.
Alright, boss time, let's go. Oh. Shadow Ninja, rare sense. Get a big spider dude. I'm gonna whoop his ass. Or he's gonna start whooping my ass.
I really hope his AI isn't just gonna be programmed to do Lear all day.
Where if he does kill you in one shot, it'll be fun.
He'd be like,
I
"Stop
really-
raising up your defense and let me hit
What
you
are
in
you
one
doing?
hit."
Stop trying to lower it! You just
my
gave
God.
me the win, you retard! You saw that shit, guys! You
know what?
that!
Very.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Barry,
Nice.
why
I.
did you attack?
You know what?
What the hell?
69, guys.
I
You
think.
practically had me!
You know what? I think
Okay.
Barry, you
Oh,
deserve
oh.
the biggest, fattest
Well,
L
this is a
of this year,
shot.
and all I have to say is,
Gizmo
well,
says
Barry, I have
hotel
one
ass.
thing to say to you.
Gizmo, please vote for me to get stuff.
What
Oh.
kind of stuff? You got your stuff? You got your string going to start?
Yeah.
I don't see it on here.
You gotta
Okay.
post.
It's not in the.
He's not showcasing it on his cam because it's
No,
causing
'cause-
issues
'cause
with
if I
his.
do, it'll.
Oh,
Yeah, if I do, it'll eat my RAM.
Yeah, it eats his RAM M for breakfast. And yet somehow playing this game is and broadcasting it on my thing does not shoot through any part of my RAM or
I mean,
whatever.
DS games don't really cost that much on RAM.
All right, now I have running shoes. Let's just say that
Yeah.
Now
we
you can
no
also
longer
go
have to
for-
walk.
Doesn't
We
it
can
take
run
longer
wherever
than-
we
okay.
want.
Run, you're free!
Yeah.
Run as fast as
Yes.
you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Yes! You're a monster!
Monster? Broly is no monster. Broly is.
No.
Oh,
No.
there you go.
In the words of King DDD, a monster, eh?
A monster,
Sorry, that's still the
eh?
best voice.
Tell me a monster to clobber that like Curly!
I've always been the
In the
best
Japanese
voice.
version, I am
Hot
obsessed
dog,
with
taco,
Curly.
hamburger. Hot dog, taco, hamburger. You only got 3 things on this menu. You know the worst part
Yes,
is that's not
it's
even
all
a
solo
that's not
level
even a
review.
dub thing. That was actually in the original Japanese of that.
All right,
Hello,
so,
Cyrus.
Yes.
Only tips I can give you for
Cyrus, what the
Vampire
heck are you
Survivor
doing
right
here?
now is try and have a successful run.
God, the text is
Okay.
moving fast.
Because eventually you're going to start unlocking things. Eventually you'll get-
Who shouts a
Eventually you'll get-
Kamehameha?
You'll eventually
So you
find
gotta-
out where to.
You gotta
no,
start
that's-
unlocking stuff like Binding of Isaac. It really doesn't matter if you succeed in the individual runs as much as it is if you
Kinda. You got
succeed
this
in
last
unlocking.
kinda. Once you at least, I think, open up the map or something, and they'll point your way to some of the secret items that you can start finding. and go
Okay.
from there. And then, but there is still quite a lot of stuff that you can get with just the base game by itself.
All right.
And
So
then event,
yeah, Cyrus is totally a well-adjusted individual.
Oh, hey, you meet
Hey,
Cyrus.
At least he's not as crazy as gets us.
oh hey, you meet Cyrus
Well,
pretty
you know,
early
just-
on here.
Just don't ask Cyrus about his country music career.
So fun fact about So, in
in
Pokemon Generations, Cyrus is voiced by Michael Sorich.
Yeah. And I believe in, I can look this up, yeah. 'Cause Yeah, Pokemon Generations, yeah, that was the one where Kendra, the one time we had Kendra Asuda as Cyrus.
That
And
honestly-
Masters, he's played.
That honestly, it would have been a slightly better casting for Cyrus in Japanese.
Yeah, compared to Kenta Miyake.
Miyake, I feel like, sounded better as like a more boisterous character, like a big buff guy or a monster like Zod.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, look, it's the best HM slave ever.
Hey, it's Tedoof!
Hey, it's God.
That's Rattata.
Hey, Brad. No, this is God right here.
No,
Oh my
if
God,
you
no.
didn't know,
He's
if
a
anyone
great
didn't know what it was,
HM
it
slave,
was the
especially
when
it's
Johnny
fully
streamed
evolved.
Pokemon Y.
Yeah.
Back
He ended up catching a female Bidoof and naming it Ted, and well, fan artists immediately ended up getting to work, and they drew Bidoof with Ted's with the Pokemon hat that Ted is usually depicted with.
Yeah.
And with a skirt.
Always having his hair looking like Loki. Why the hell do you look like Loki?
Some people ask the same thing about Curtis.
So apparently the live
That
action
Loki
Bambi.
hair with that Hyrule Wars.
Live action Bambi, that's actually happening? I thought that was a
No.
Saturday Night Live joke.
No, it's no longer in the works. They just lost
Oh,
the
thank
director.
fucking God. Oh, you know what that means.
Alright.
They no longer get to make the meme at this point. There's one less live action.
You can't let me exit the goddamn route. You gotta have me fight another one. You gotta have me fight another one of these fuckers.
God dang it, Ted! Stop showing up!
We don't like you.
But you accused me of having Loki here, and I said I look like shit with this scarf. Wah.
Honestly, I think there's a good. Was Ted even featured in the Gen 4 commentary? I forget because
He was. Yeah,
Oh,
it was just mostly
God.
Nairman, Ted, and Lewis.
yeah, I didn't really pay much attention to the Gen 4 commentary because Ryan was just like, yeah, he ended up using Pokegen to get the other evolutions.
Yeah, it just ended up plowing through the game with just an Eevee team.
And of course, then there was that
Okay, so
infamous
this is
bit
how it's meant to be.
where Lewis's criticism of Cyrus's nihilistic worldview, essentially was like, it was like, and he ended up saying that if you want.
So yeah, but this means that I.
All right, what are we naming this? What are we naming this? What are we naming this amazing Pokemon? He's a male Turtwig.
We're
I
gonna
don't
name
know.
him
I'm not that good with
Mitch
nicknames.
McConnell. We're gonna name him Mitch. Short for Mitch McConnell, the Turtle Man. He's a little turtle guy.
Okay.
Turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
No,
Okay.
don't master disguise.
Okay,
And
Alex,
start
who's
for
your
a tip
all
early
right,
on what
Alex,
to
who's your
get,
favorite? Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
See if you get lucky with getting garlic.
dude. No, really, it's Leonardo.
You know what? Yeah.
Which Leonardo? There you go. You got garlic.
2003
It's Ninja time.
Leonardo.
Oh yeah.
Or live action Leo.
Which
As
live
voice-
action Leo?
Oh, hold on.
I mean, I like Knoxville as Leo, but I'm not gonna say that he's better than 90s Leo.
Hello, my name's Leonardo, and welcome to Jackass.
Ooh. Man, they really did go all out with the Ninja Gaiden 2 remake, man. This game looks phenomenal, man.
I do prefer this when I don't have to wait for the game to listen to my non-existent Twitch chat.
Oh shit, we got a
to
dog.
get my upgrades. in.
Yeah, not many people join in the live chats, which is a shame, but if they're bots, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
But,
that's.
Speaking of bots, did you guys see that the Duffer Brothers used ChatGPT when they were writing Stranger Things Season 5?
Because of course
Yes.
they
I
do.
saw.
Yes, they brought it up in like the behind-the-scenes documentary thing.
I don't think they intended to bring that up. That was just something that was captured on screen there. And,
I'm like, that kind of explains why a lot of this stuff kind of sucks. And why a lot of stuff
see, I was thinking that, man, AI could have done a better job because it would have at least had access to all of the scripts and cared to read them, but apparently not.
They had 3 rounds of chat GPT bots trying to write this stuff, and they still couldn't get a good ending. And they were referring to Reddit as well.
That's just absurd to me. Like, how do you have all of that at your fingertips and you still mess up this badly to the point where the entire community thought that there had to be something
I have
else,
now
right?
obtained.
They weren't just talking bullshit this whole time.
Return.
Apparently, they even started filming before they for season 5 before they knew how it was gonna end. Which, you know, not a great idea.
It's not a great idea, but it's like
not a good look.
And people keep saying, "Oh, do you not know anything?"
We gotta go
about
through this
how,
tutorial at some point in our
television
adventure,
works?
guys, because
Man,
yes,
you should at least have an idea of what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, like that's what a lot of other shows usually do, right?
Yeah, you don't just go into it like, oh, what the fuck ever, you know?
Yeah, at least gotta go in with some sort of a plan.
Well, Dawn, I only need to let my mom know, because my dad is, well... What's a dad?
This is the Pokemon universe. You only have one parent.
Except for Gen 3, where Norman is your father and a gym leader.
And he's basically just like, yeah, I'm gonna run hands with my own child.
Yeah, in the Pokemon Adventures manga, he is especially strict towards Ruby. Okay, what can I get from you, Marso? Wow. I don't have to wait for a goddamn tutorial for these.
Nope. Buy up all the Pokeballs.
We're just gonna snag 10 of these.
Well, you're not really gonna get anything big just yet, I think. I think we got Starly's, Bidoof, and...
Hey, Starly's the best regional bird.
Yes, it actually becomes one of the better ones.
Yeah,
I will say Ash catching the regional bird as his first Pokemon in the region started getting very old.
Honestly, of the bird Pokemon, regional birds, this is probably one of the better ones.
I'll get a female Starly, cause...
Ooh. Falcon's Talon. Let's try this shit out.
Oh,
so my current weapon...
At least it's not a level 2.
So
save me, Paul McCartney.
My current weapons are my base katana, a lunar staff, and I think a set of claws and...
Booyah!
4 blade boots.
Heck
Cyborg, why are we in Pokemon?
I don't know, I just heard someone say my catchphrase.
We gotta...
Booyah.
Because fuck it, Beastie.
Alright, what are we naming? Alright, what are we naming?
Fiction crossovers don't have to make sense.
Alright, what are we naming this Starly?
Starman.
Bowie.
Bowie? It's a female?
Yeah. Oh.
Testing the shootout right here.
On, think of a name.
Who's like the female? Who's a female David Bowie equivalent?
Lady Gaga.
Let's not go there.
No.
No, fuck you.
Nah, she's so.
I gotta go with naming conventions I gotta go with band naming conventions. And for the rest of these Pokemon. Okay,
Blondie?
I already did Bon Jovi.
No, Blondie.
Blondie?
Oh, Debbie.
Debbie of what band?
Of Blondie.
Oh, so Debbie then.
Harry. Yeah. And you can name your next bird Harry. After her last name.
And then eventually name someone Sally.
How about no?
Okay, so Starly is our first party member, and is likely the first party member of almost every Gen 4 team ever. Like, dead ass. Get in the damn house! Mother.
Let's face it, Starly's great.
Mother, I have words to speak to you.
Hi, Joanna.
I have words to tell you. So yeah, the old man wants me to go on a magical journey with my Pokemon.
Go on a magical mystery tour?
A tour.
I got a journal.
Ah, god damn it. I got swarmed.
Hordes of enemies.
And it only gets
I got
worse
it
from
unlocked,
here. What'd you get?
No.
I got a book.
What kind of book?
He's
What
wrong.
is it?
Lady, would you say that Barry is headstrong to take you on?
Headstrong to take on.
Take on anyone.
So I got a parcel that I gotta deliver to Barry. Tell me, have you played Gen 1?
Yup.
I know it. I hope it's not it's not from Ted Kaczynski.
It's
All
funny
right.
because I didn't know
So,
that he
I'm gonna
was
check
a
this.
mathematician before he was a.
So my little Starly is
He
of
was
modest nature.
Okay. I shall pull up the nature list.
Yeah.
In a moment.
Because anytime you want to source Ted
Alright.
Kaczynski after,
I shall pull it up as we speak.
after everything
Okay.
that he did,
Modest,
it's like-
meaning a boost, an increase in special attack, and decrease in physical attack.
Ooh.
One Dr. Theodore Kaczynski.
Well, that's not gonna.
Best known
Well, that's
as
not very-
the Unabomber.
Well, that's
Alright.
not very helpful. Anyway,
How about the
Turtwig
trade?
has naive nature.
A increase in speed and decreased stat of special defense.
Not that Turtwig is very special defensive to
Why did
begin
the game
with.
just freeze?
Right.
Alright, because unlike Emil, I'm not gonna go I'm not gonna go grind up a bunch of rocks.
What? Grind up rocks? What the heck?
Well,
I got
in his Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Let's Play, he caught a whole bunch of Geodudes just to get Rockhead.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Man, I know that feeling whenever I got the old Amber for Aerodactyl. I wanted one with Rockhead specifically so I could take advantage of Double Edge. I know the feeling else too well.
Ow. Okay. I gotta check something real quick. My
ID?
Okay, so the last digit of your ID dictates which fossil you're gonna likely get.
Okay.
Huh. One?
Wait, that does?
Oh, and also you might want to adjust
Odd
the text
number.
speed settings as well, just in case.
Sorry,
That's alright.
Man. Would be streaming some Ninja Gaiden to you guys if I could. This game looks beautiful.
Hey! The new guys!
Yeah?
I am now guaranteed to get at Cranidos.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Because your Cranidos has height, is essentially a glass cannon.
Oh, okay.
I always thought, so who's better in this one, Cranidos or Sheldon?
Shieldon. Here's the thing, Shieldon is good for defense, but that's about it.
Yeah.
so we're not going with Shell.
Shieldon was like a Pearl exclusive, I believe.
I thought it was always like...
No, oh yeah, that's right. Because here's the thing, your trainer ID is what... Your trainer ID... This won't come up until we get the Exploring Kit. Which is after Eternal City.
Uh-oh.
One moment. So yeah, in this route you can only encounter Bidoofs and Starlies.
Ooh, guillotine for it. Get back here, Magic Man. Get back here, Magic Man. I'm gonna kick your ass.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Oh shit! They got dog with a sword now. What kind of shit they feeding you, Fido?
So you're saying that it's a boon and special attack, and yet look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No 0+ on special attack and defense.
Special defense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So, in case anybody's wondering about Pokegen, let me tell you a little something. You can't really get trade evolutions on emulator via DS games unless you do some weird arcane wizardry that they would rather not go into.
Yeah.
Because that's too...
Well, I can tell you one thing, Kevin. It is possible to trade with yourself on Melodies.
I've done this before with, it's, been a long time since I've done it, but it's
Hopefully you'll figure it out.
One thing I've ended up using for trade evolutions was Pokegen, and as seen in my stream of Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Yep. I watched those.
And you're dead.
Dead.
Cadaverific.
You died. Thanks, Obama. Thanks, Obama.
Now it actually
Oh,
is,
no.
right?
Yeah.
I believe. So Gen 4 is the first generation to reintroduce the day-night cycle.
And it's a permanent mainstay this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it no longer, unlike an Emerald, where the battery will run out because of certain events.
Get out from the bed.
And thankfully, on DS games, you got nothing to worry about.
Thank God, and that when they made a lot of the changes to Gen 4, thank goodness this was done for the better.
Yep.
Yeah.
And speaking of changes for Gen 4, the physical special split.
Yep.
Yeah.
It made quite a few improvements, and some people still think it wasn't a good thing, even though it's done wonders.
Yeah. Ghost being considered a
special type.
Physical back then.
Type now.
Yes.
Yeah, it was considered physical type, and Gengar was only useful for psychic moves.
Yeah.
Or moves like maybe Thunderbolt, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Fire Punch.
Yeah. And like, I think because of before the physical and special split, Sceptile was like arguably one of the best like grass types.
Yeah, it eventually got a better move pool by
I thought I was doing enough damage
by
that Garlic
Auras.
was gonna save me there.
But the thing is that while Sceptile definitely had great stats as for a grass type, it was held back by an abysmal move pool.
Yeah.
Like the only genuinely good grass move that it learns as a Sceptile is Leaf Blade.
Yes.
That's a good move.
Yes, but yeah, yes, and nowadays, a Sceptile actually learns things like Giga Drain and whatnot, whereas back then it didn't.
Yeah, you had to. Yeah, and it's through Emerald that I end up using the duplicating glitch to stock up.
Cheated.
Well, there was no other choice. I hated the fact that
blame
TMs were only a one-time use.
Yes, a lot of them were single use. But by next generation in Gen 5, that's done away with. Until they screwed things up with the Diamond and Pearl remakes and probably Scarlet and Violet. And again, I have not played them, so I don't have a proper opinion.
We got a bow now.
Give me a moment, I'm gonna go
This is what
heal up.
happens when you guys.
Because I don't buy trash.
And that's what they get for getting rid of Junichi Matsuda.
Because I will still not buy the remakes for Diamond and Pearl, and I will still not buy Scarlet and Violet because I am not getting trashy games.
Don't worry, until you get a Switch 2.
That's alright.
Because then they at least fixed a lot of the performance issues. That actually makes it run on a stable frame rate.
And I only
That's
got
one of those
Legend ZA
instances
because
of, like,
it had
you really
potential.
shouldn't have needed to have that happen, but yeah.
Now, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was in a similar
Oh,
art style
snap.
to Sword and Shield and Legends Arceus would have been fine.
Oh snap, Spider Guy's
As
back.
long as it had some improvements.
Why'd they bring it back, man?
So, nature's, or as we brought up earlier, is essentially dictates some of the individual values, whereas what I'm doing right now, which is beating the tar out of various other Pokemon, raises effort values.
What does that mean?
Basically, the more of this specific type of Pokemon you KO before level up, the more effort values go up.
I never really understood that for a long time.
Basically, it's the reason why your stats increase in certain ways and not just in the ways of typical Fire Emblem growth rates. Speaking of, since I have a proper DS emulator, that means Shadow Dragon's on the table.
Hooray!
Where apparently Marth was somehow nerfed in the remake of his own game when he finally put on pants.
What the heck?
Well, you know, you gotta let those, the meat swing free to have full potential.
I'm not wearing any underpants.
Is that true, brother? Or are you just rhyming?
I did not want to
Solomon
What the
Grundy
hell?
pants.
Huh. Let's have you put on some pants, Marth.
Yeah, I feel like Marth only started to really put on pants for either Mystery of the Emblem or Smash Brothers Melee.
What came first?
Let's. Oh wait, key item. All right.
I'm gonna assume you're probably gonna at least get him up to, like, at the very least level 8 or 9.
What's the
Well, actually, I just got him up to the level of my starter. But then I'm gonna have to spend some more time grinding up another party member, that I've been using very often in my playthroughs of Gen 4.
Yeah.
So let's go up into Route 202. Hello, Dawn. Are you going to tutorialize me yet again?
Tutorialize.
Time compared to later stuff, I'll tell you that.
Hi there, Platinum Burlets. Well,
Yeah,
the Adventures one.
Yes, the ultimate slave.
Oh no! It's the return of Tedu!
Alright, Piplup, go get him. Pound his face in.
Come on, I need some help.
The wild Bidoof use tackle.
But no!
Piplup just refused. Well, Piplups like, I don't want to evolve.
I don't want to be more useful.
Hey, why the fuck you get to here now?
Then fine, be useless.
Meanwhile, Leia proceeds to get freaking abused by Gibble by shooting out a Draco meteor.
Imagine if it were a Piplup and possibly an Empoleon. Then it could have probably tossed aside the Draco meteors.
Yeah. And if only Dawn's Baniri evolved, but like too much friendship because
You would think Dawn's Baniri would have turned into a Lopunny, just based on the fact that it loves her. Unlike Lopunnies in the game, which hate your goddamn guts.
Oh yeah, they hate
Yeah.
Yeah, Lopunny hates you because people keep thirsting for it.
No. Here's the thing. Lopunny has the lowest friendship rate out of any Pokemon you can ever catch. And speaking of catching Pokemon, say hello to our third party member.
Yes.
Pokemon.
Hey, Luxray.
Wow, it's already becoming pretty stacked.
Alright.
Finally have some good Pokemon.
Wow!
Oh, shoot. Oh, clutch, baby. Clutch.
Leo, I get you're a very enthusiastic party member, but come on. We want to make friends. We don't want to kill them.
No, that needs to be a highlight right there. Clutch, baby. Clutch.
Oh,
You can
sorry,
clip-
I just came from another show.
You can clip that if you
Leo,
want.
what are you doing?
Alright, yeah.
So,
This Turtwig has the same name as me.
alright, what are we naming this Shink? Remember, it has to be a band. It has to be named after a band motif.
Male or female?
Man,
It's male.
it's a male.
Thundershock. Thunderstruck.
I think we already did some ACDC stuff.
Yeah, we already did ACDC. I
Right,
think
but
we
like
already did.
Thunderstruck is a song I will not sing because it's out of my range.
Yo, man.
I was
Thunderstruck.
in the middle of a rock and roll attack.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to sing.
Yeah.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
about getting
hard.
up into Mickey Mouse territory there.
Thunderstruck.
Good luck singing Back in Black. That's gonna be tough.
Back in black.
How about for the rest of the? How about for the?
No one's meant to be back.
How about for the rest of the team we just go with Creed motifs?
Oh, okay, so you can do,
Alright.
How do you spell Chad Kroger? How do you spell Chad Kroger's surname?
Chad Kroger's not in Creed. That's Nickelback.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, he's a nickel.
Okay, okay, give
Even
me.
though he looked like a blonde
Okay, give me.
Go,
for a
you
while.
should do Stapp. You can
Oh,
either
yeah, Scott
or
Stapp.
Yeah, Scott Stapp, and then there's Mark Tremonti.
Okay, how do you spell Stapp's name?
S-T-A-P-P.
Okay, hey, that goes to show how. Okay, hey, so we have Scott Stapp.
We got stabbed the Shinx.
Yep.
And let us check its nature.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna go heal it up at the Pokemon Center because holy shit! This better be.
This is a Nuzlocke.
No, this
What I
ain't.
like
You
about
remember
this
the
is that the Pokemon Center theme changes depending on the time of day.
Yeah.
And that's a
So you can
neat
remember
idea
Chad
that I
Kroger
wish.
because
That is something I
he
wish
was married to
Heart
Avril
Gold Soul Silver
Lavigne.
would have done.
90% sure Skater Boy is about him.
He was a bull.
All right, let's
But that
check.
was before they ended up together.
All right, let's go. Let's
Oh, was
put him
it?
up front.
Alright.
Check. Is docile
Docile
nature.
nature.
Wrong on that.
So,
See, I was thinking that the
nature.
girl
Alright, so if it's a hardy, docile,
from
serious,
Skater Boy was
bashful,
the same one
or
who,
quirky nature, there is no increase or
who he
decrease
said-
stat.
So
Living
it's
with the
a
devil is a
so it's a
damn near kills you,
neutral nature.
Yep.
Alrighty
Neutral
then.
nature.
Well, look at it this way. I'm not looking for the best natures, nor am I hitting a gold mine
Are you
like
looking-
Emil
Are
does.
you looking to be naughty by
Yeah,
nature?
neither am I.
Like, have you seen half the natures that Emil has acquired in Heart Gold Soul Silver?
Armor!
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I've seen that.
like, he hits the fucking gold mine for 2 of his party members. So unfortunately for poor Stapp here, he only has tackle.
Yeah. It's gonna be a while till he gets an electric move.
A useful electric move.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
back here, stupid ninja.
Jinx comes with 2 different abilities. There is Intimidate, which is generally the more preferred ability due to its ability to immediately lower an opponent's attack stat by 1 stage.
Yeah.
Unless your opponent has Contrary, to which case your Intimidate... Why are you here?
Hey!
Critical thought!
Sadly, you're not your evolution.
Okay, I've lowered your attack
Not
stat.
very good in battle, but actually...
Oh, no. I think
Is it
I
you
might... I
bite?
think I might want to fold.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not...
Go! Critical
Yeah, I'm not
thought.
catching that
Your
fade.
evolution is more memorable than you.
And is... In
Because
fact,
it's
your,
only
your
remembered
trainer
for
was in
that
fact
awesome
voiced by
cry.
Zoro.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, that is actually the text that they used for Legends Arceus when introducing Alpha Cricketune.
Anyways. Is incredible.
So, Zero, you said you were at a convention the weekend. How was it?
Anime Los Angeles? Well, it was surprisingly good. While I did enjoy the heck out of last year, this year wasn't too shabby, to be honest.
Some damage to get out of there.
Please down.
Oh no!
How?
No!
How?
Damn, bro, you already lost to a Bidoof.
Well, let's see. Well, let's...
What Kevin on Fraud Watch. He sucks at video games.
Oh yeah, I suck at video games because of a random chance critical hit.
It happens when you least expect it.
A Bidoof killed you.
Literally.
You shouldn't have let it happen.
But,
Look at it this way, I killed it.
Yeah.
You're on
There's a
Fraud
difference.
Watch, man.
How
Why'd
am
you
I
let
on...
it happen?
How am I... So, I'm just supposed to somehow have the intimate knowledge of random number god on asking him and telling him not to KO my Shinx from a critical hit.
Or just be able to tank it.
Yes, you need to be able to predict the future.
Yes.
Do I look like I got the fucking almighty on me?
No, you got one of those lesser future sight abilities.
No, you just gotta...
No, here's
you just gotta get good. and
get
learn
good,
how
Scrub.
learn how to unfuck the game.
Okay,
You gotta
so
hack,
this
you
Shinx...
gotta hack the game to make sure that doesn't happen, otherwise you suck at video games.
Okay, so...
I'm sorry, I don't make the rules.
So in case you're wondering about why that Shinx didn't intimidate me, that's because it has rivalry for its ability.
Yes, rivalry. Attack and special attack is increased by 25% if the foe is the same gender. Attack and special attack is decreased by 25 if the foe is of the opposite gender.
Yep. That's why Intimidate is the more preferred ability in between the two.
And remember, kids, always
And
look up Bulbapedia and Cerebi if you're playing a Pokemon game. Especially if you want to look up
And look,
some
my
information.
Shinx learned Leer, which means it can sneer at foes from a distance. Ooh.
Lovely.
Oh,
now
shoot.
I'm going to look into your soul, Kyber boy.
You know, there was a meme using that one scene from Kung Fu Panda 2 where Poe and Tigress have that talk aboard a boat. Oh, it is they're on the way to Shen, and essentially it's Poe expressing shock over the fact that Luxray isn't a dark type.
What made you think it wasn't?
Well, I think it's just because of the fact that Luxray's fur is colored mostly black. Whereas, like, here, here the color is mostly blue.
Oh, another lump. I'm gonna try out Santa Water. Hey, yeah, that's good. Actually, I've had Santa Water before, and that's been pretty good.
Me too.
Does it taste like Santa?
I don't know. It's made of pixels.
I'm
You said you
angry.
tried it. You said you tried it before, right?
In the game.
Come on, Genshin.
So
Let me get that impact on you, man.
So Zero, who'd you meet at the convention?
Oh, well, good thing I got the program pulled up, so I will gladly go through it. It's like my bag.
I won't be doing a con going until later.
Alright, so they had a surprisingly decent amount of good guests this year. They had Mary and Les Claypool. Got to meet those two again.
Nice.
Yep. One of the masquerade judges, as well as being a cosplayer and designer, Yaya Han. Always a joy since I got to see her on day 2, and I got to debut my Terry Bogard play. Got to pull out the English. Are you okay? Bust down wolf! And power wave! Oh, cute! I'm not cool. Hey, come on! Oh yeah. I need to still get around to posting my ALA stuff, cause oh boy.
I still love the
Drop that in the pics folder.
I still love the
Yeah.
I'll be sure to share my cosplay once I get my full fit in.
one of my favorite things to do with Terry Bogard was the Devil Artemis Cell versus video where Cell decided instead of knocking somebody from Kermit's list, they were going to take somebody off of his list. And he's like, "Oh, would you look at that? It says it's Kermit versus Terry Bogard." And then Kermit's like, "Wait, what?
Speaking
Yo."
Now,
All right.
speaking of Kermit, have you guys seen the trailer for the new Muppet Show?
It sucks.
It's been like 5 years since they got that new guy playing Kermit, and everybody still agrees, yeah, this guy's not Kermit.
Nope.
Even the guy they had beforehand was Kermit, and he was the replacement.
He was replacement Kermit, and he's still a better Kermit.
Yeah, Steve
the thing
Whitmire
that-
got screwed over, sadly.
Yeah.
The thing that I saw that made me laugh was they found the one guy in America who can't do a good Kermit impression.
Ah! But Kermit the Frog is one of the easiest voices to do.
And it's very fun
How do you do a bad Kermit voice?
Well, our first trainer is...
You piece of shit stoner!
Well, guys, like every other Pokemon game, our first trainer is a random youngster who goes by...
Yes.
My voice
Tristan.
gives me super strength.
Yep. Yeah, that's it, guys.
Go you!
Joey, if you lose the duel, you lose your soul.
And from episode 11, I'm voiced by Greg Abbey.
The better.
Joey, you're really starting to be a big pain in my ass. Hey, did we say that? Not on children's TV, we can't.
Well, because you guys are on the 4Kids block, we can't allow you to swear. But
Except for when Mikey said it.
We can't say that.
Man, you're a real pain in my donkey.
hey, it's not. Hey, don't look at me, man. It's not my fault. You're not allowed to
Oh,
swear.
well, that's
The
something, Joey.
fuck,
Well,
man?
who's the one who started off as a bad duelist? Yeah, and who's the one who went through a voice change? Yeah, well, at least my second voice sounds better.
Hey, listen, I'm a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. That means
That's
I'd be better if
exactly
I had
what you
better
are.
cards.
You're nothing but a dog, a loser, a horse's bone, a A deadbeat. That's
Oh,
what you are.
fraud. You're a fraud.
Hey, listen, I have my father's love, guy, but that's more than you can say for yourself.
Your father was a drunken, alcoholic bastard.
Right.
Hey.
And yours
Yeah,
was
probably
just a
a lot.
bastard. Mine has more adjectives.
Yes.
That means mine's better.
Dozaburo was an absolute bastard. He was an asshole. And no, he wasn't my stepfather because my mother is dead.
Hey, at least Dane Kuroda had a healthy relationship with his father.
Alright.
And again, I feel like more of a father figure to Mokuba than a brother.
Oh, snap. I got myself a play on that. Got myself a play. Or like, what would you call like
Contrary to popular
two
belief,
chain
I
like
actually
hook
have
sides on?
I just don't show up in Yu-Gi-Oh that much.
What do you call two hook sides that you swing around with nunchucks?
My mom showed up in one panel of the line,
Well, this is pretty sick.
and she was almost completely cut out of the anime.
Yeah, at least I have a mom, and at least I've got my grandpa.
Well,
At least
then
I have a
again,
healthy
mother only shows up every once in a while.
Why?
Mostly visitation rights.
How in the fuck is this are these Bidoof getting critical hits off
But
on
yes,
me?
Yugi's mom is only in
It's
the
just
manga,
secretly
and just
Ted's revenge
a couple
for all
cameos
the
in the
times
anime,
people
but
make
a scene
fun of
in
him.
episode 50 was cut.
Duh,
Oh, and as for
duh,
Jonochi's
duh.
mother, she's only in the anime.
Anime exclusive.
Alright.
Yes.
Back to the Pokemon Center we go.
Alright.
Katsuya, I'm
I'll go
only
back
in
to
the
the
anime.
Pokemon Center and get myself some help.
It's my big brother Katsuya.
Hey. Hello, I'm Katsuya. I only appear in the anime.
But,
But whereas the drunken dad, well, we only see his leg in the apartment in the manga.
Hey!
Yes.
Hey,
Come on,
Katsuya!
Katsuya.
Are your friends here? Get them out of here!
I
Why
think
can't
we
you-
might want to leave Mr. Jonochi alone.
Why can't he be
Yeah,
the good
I
kind
wouldn't
of
want to
drunk
be near
dad?
that guy. How does he put up with him?
Hey! Hey, Jono! Hey, Katsuya! Get back there, close the door! And get me some more alcohol!
Give me more Rolling Rock while you're at
Well, if Jonochi's dad was dubbed, I think it would make sense if he had the Brooklyn accent as well.
Well, I had quick
Yeah.
strike, now I have an
I think if,
objective.
like, Wayne Grayson did, like, maybe something like his natural speaking voice for Genoji, I think that probably would have worked a bit better.
Okay, I'm really loving this new.
So,
I think Mark Thompson could probably pull off Mr.
Yeah.
Jonochi's voice. Like,
Hey! Get the hell out of here, Katsuya! And don't come back until I get stoned again! Oh, wait. I'm always
Mr.
I'm always drunk.
Mr. Jinochi. You know Jinochi's his given name, right?
yes.
well, actually, Jonochi's his surname. Katsuya's
no.
his first name.
Nobody.
But yeah, they call Jonochi
I
by
thought-
his surname.
I thought Kazuya was his surname.
No, that's actually his first name. Because
That's-
over in Japan, you know how they say
No, I
the
know.
Last-
but
second
like,
first and the first
No,
last.
no, Damon, Kats.
Enzumazaki and Jinochi Kazuya. Like that's the way it's spelled. I mean, like they reverse the name
In Japan.
for
Yeah, in
No, they
Japan.
reverse the names
Yeah, it's
in
in Japan, but
from the-
around here, it's Jonochi Katsuya.
yeah, and in
No,
Japan,
over in
it would've
Japan
been
it's actually
Katsuya.
Jonochi Katsuya, but in English it would be Katsuya Jonochi.
Okay.
No, you have that
You
backwards,
know, kind of
David.
like how in GX in Japan it's Yuki Judai, but in English it would be Judai Yuki, because they say the surname first in Japan, and then the first name last. That's how I get it.
I mean, heck, even in Dragon Ball, Piccolo and Tenshinhan would refer to Goku as Sunku.
Nope.
Or
Yeah.
Son.
Yeah. Jinochi is his given name.
Yeah, Damon. No. Hey. But don't worry, Damon. Everybody gets some information wrong now and then, because I sure as hell get a lot of things wrong.
Well,
And
You've
then
seen
again,
me
you
get
look at
fact
Seto
checked.
Kaiba. In Japan, it would be Kaiba Seto, even though Seto is his first name and Kaiba is the adopted surname.
Hey, I'm not supposed to be seeing you for a good while, Burmy.
Burmy!
You know, a lot of trainers are given some strange Pokemon on Team Reworks just because of the fact that you might need a means of being able to complete a scene list on the Pokédex. And what's this? Oh, never mind.
Oh, right. Back to my convention stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I met with a ton of decent guests this year. Koi Dao and Laura Stahl, which... Oh boy. Koi was a bundle of joy since I heard him first as Merlin in Fate Apocrypha. This was before Robbie Damon would become the official voice for him. In Babylonia. Yeah. Generally throughout all of FGO ever since his first appearance and Apocrypha, he's generally been voiced by Dr. Hiro Sakurai. Quite an interesting change in casting going from Koi to Robbie. To be fair, I personally prefer Robbie as Merlin.
Right, I've learned Absorb.
Hooray!
The first grass move of Turtwig's repertoire, but not one that he will be reaping a lot of benefits from due to the fact that, you know, he's more of a physical attacker than a special attacker.
Yeah. I think, his physical attack is way more compared to special in terms of the stats.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I figured. Let's see, I did meet with Laura Stahl since she had played Tao Ren in Shaman King 2021. Was a character played by Romy Park ever since the beginning, so...
I believe she was also, Hayato Kawajiri in JoJo.
Yep. As well as, going off of the bio, Rei in The Promised Neverland. As well as the female Allier in Fire Emblem Engage. Still one of the few Fire Emblem games I've never got around to, and not sure I will.
I haven't given a shit about the newer Fire Emblem games, especially since because for whatever reason they decided to replace Karen Strassman as Anna, and I'm like, why? You got an arguably worse voice actress for a character who's always been voice acted by Karen.
And nobody asked for the change, to be honest.
The only Fire Emblem game since Awakening that I've paid for has been the Shadow Dragon NES
Switch release?
Re-release on Switch. And
Alright. I am not taking chances with Kricketot, and I'm actively trying to lower his attack, so...
Okay. Fingers crossed.
Oh, yep, fingers crossed.
And I have never played a Fire Emblem game ever.
Oh, thank God.
I was involved with Total Downpour, and well, let's just say that personally, I kind of don't like what they did with Fire Emblem back, about 10 years ago. Kind of feel like
yeah, this is. Yeah, if I ever get a means of playing If I ever get a means of playing 3DS games, I am going to have to ask Alex to introduce me to the arcane sorcery that is necessary for emulation of that degree.
Yeah, and I believe if you ever get around to doing Fates, I'd suggest, go for the more faithful, proper translated version.
What
Alex
Fates, I played the fan translation of it.
I did like Echo. I did like Fire Emblem Echoes, which is probably the somewhat better way to play Gaiden.
And I dig the and I believe our main leads in Echo, Alm and Celica, are both played by Natsuki Hanai and Nao Toyama in Japanese.
Sadly voiced by Kyle McCarley and Erica Lindbeck in English.
The former being a disgusting pedo defending fuck. Yeah, Kyle McCarley, go fuck yourself. I hope you lose your job.
Oi!
Hey, at least now we can finally play one of the good Fire Emblem games on Switch Online.
Now I don't even get to see what that dice does.
Let's see.
That was on game.
Well, yeah. Switch Online only has the has 2 of the GBA games that were released in America, and now it's finally gotten Path of Radiance. So, thank God.
Now
it only took you 3 forevers.
Hey, better late than never, man. Now hopefully that they can.
Fire Emblem collection. I want to be able to play, like I played through
all the old
again,
ones
not too long ago, but I want to be able to play through Awakening and Switch.
Yeah, as do I. I want to be able to play Awakening, Fates, and Echoes on that thing, so that way, because they already re-released Bravely Default on the Switch too. And here we get our introduction to this detective fellow.
And you'll be seeing him in many generations to come.
Yes!
Hey!
All worth it.
Well, speaking of which, hi there, Jason Griffith.
Or KG Tang if you watch Pokemon Generations.
That's right, and played by Sonic the Hedgehog in the dub of the anime.
I feel like Tang fit the character much better than Griffith.
Yeah.
It's like Griffith can and make his voice a bit rougher, but at the same time, I'm like, he sounds better when he's, when he's not forcing it.
Yeah, and bear in mind too the
TBCI had Jiwa
Sonic right now.
Yeah, and this was like, and for the viewers out there, this was like young Jason time.
For a while, I was kind of convinced that Jason Griffith could only really do like Sonic, Shadow, or Jet.
Yeah.
I'm not that big a fan of his voice as Jet.
Yeah. And I believe Looker in Japanese is voiced by Masaki Terasoma.
And he is known as Handsome in the Japanese version.
Yeah,
that's correct.
Which by the way, that checks out for his naming convention since Looker and Handsome are synonymous with one another.
Yes.
And of course,
Creepy Dice.
In the case of Masaki Terasoma, he is known.
Creepy Dice was a rename.
Jubei in Blaze Blue, Soichiro Kuzuki in, well, more so specifically in Fate's Day Night Unlimited Blade Works, the ufotable version. Hidan in Naruto, Shippuden.
Hidan, and Hidan was voiced by Chris Eggerly in the dub, which, let me tell you, Eggerly has a very interesting resume on his person. The man had even gotten to voice act Spider-Man and J. Jonah Jameson on the Spider-Man ride in Universal Studios.
Weren't all the voices in that ride done by the same guy?
No.
I thought Octavius was done by somebody else.
Octavius was voiced by Roger Bumpus.
Oh, sweet.
Hey, Squidward!
Wow. Oh, wow.
Don't leave yet! Things are starting to heat up!
I believe... Too bad Spider-Man's not here to enjoy Spider-Man not being here.
Oh, and, and they had Hobgoblin, who is voiced by, I want to say Patrick Fraley, who is also Batmite in Batman the Animated Series. Trick or treat, smell my feet, time to blow you off the street.
The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. Yep. And Hydro Man was, Patrick. Voiced by Patrick.
This is Patrick. Or as Hydro Man, you're taking it.
Also, known for that one bit where it's like, oh, yes, hello?
And
one of those.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
And I don't know who voices Electro.
Oh, Jim Wise.
Intruders! You think you're getting out of here? You're in for a shit! The time's all wrong. It's supposed to be 9:51, but this thing says is 2:39.
Okay, so Jim Wise is known for playing Sizzlor in Invader Zim. The Loud Howard in Dilbert. Maddie in Batman Beyond.
Alright, I'm gonna get my Shinx up another level before I proceed further.
The more in Dark Knight Returns.
I hate you, game.
Oh no! The Wrath of Bide.
I'm going to have to... So, here's the thing. Why Bide is such a threatening move. It takes two turns to charge up, but when it's done, it unleashes all of the energy that was put onto it when it was in the process of that.
Yeah, with the Lear strat, yeah.
Yeah, with Lear and... Yeah, with a strat that I was using, I think I wanted to make sure that it gets put down immediately.
Alright, so... Right, once again, back to the
convention.
Yep, alright. In addition to... I got to meet with Kelly Baskin, who was the voice of Brain Genshin. Yeah, she was Chihiro in Persona 3.
Okay.
Yep.
Was that Reload or the original?
Reload.
Somehow I figured it had to be Reload.
Yeah. I'll look up Kelly Baskin's resume.
Alright, so Stapp had learned Charge, which let's look at what that does for a moment.
Okay, so there's a pretty good lineup coming up for
It boosts special defense. It won't be until later generation where that move will actually come in very handily. Let's go heal up real quick.
Let's see. Some other roles Kelly is known for is Lyra and Letizia in Heroes, Irie Amano in DJ, Deimos and Ami Mizuno's mom in Sailor Moon Eternal, Kiden in Azure Striker Gunvolt 3.
Azure Striker Gunvolt.
Yeah! And of course, Honor of Kings, I believe they did some kind of SNK collab where she played was from Samurai Showdown, Charlotte Colday.
So, let's make the unusual decision of going left first.
Alright. Ooh, an old rod.
Yep.
Okay, so we got a good guest coming up with.
Alright, so.
March. We got Hayden Christensen and Will Shatner.
Sweet.
Neat.
Very worthy.
I actually did get to stop. I actually did get to stop by last year and say hi to Will Shatner. Pretty cool guy. And then stuck around for his Q&A later that day. Very good story.
Unblock Mike Stoklas on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't think he runs his... Alex, I think we've learned by now that he doesn't even run his own Twitter account.
Yeah, no, that was a nice fantasy that people had about him being into, like, fucking, like, what show was it?
Will Shatner?
Yeah.
No, he's been on Star Trek.
No, what he was into. Because, like, the intern running his account was, like, posting like he was Shatner and saying, like, oh, yes, I'm really into whatever this anime was that was popular a few years ago. And
I'd be surprised if that was, like, a manager
like, that was
of
neat.
his running the account.
Like, that was a nice fantasy, but that was just exactly what it was. It was a fantasy.
Yeah, cool dude, great storyteller as well. I got to stick around for his Q&A. I did that Saturday before I had to leave.
Oh my god, guys, look! It's a carp! Magikarp!
Oh. What do I do? Eat it? See how healthy it is! Ooh, it sure is lively!
I love Johnny's reaction to that. He's just like, like he fell off of his chair.
Wayne Knight's gonna be there.
Hey! The dragon from Shaolin Showdown.
Dojo Kanocho.
Newman.
Yeah.
Hello, Jerry.
Guy, and then Stark's favorite guy, Sean Gunn.
Sean Gunn is fine. James Gunn is my problem.
Let's see. David Howard Thornton was actually. Oh snap! He's gonna be here all 4 days. Sweet.
Purdue. Guessing, is he gonna be there just for like a few select, like only on specific days or something?
No,
Okay, so
a few of them are gonna be there for like.
So Badoo would be a Pokemon I'd consider if I chose either Chimchar or Piplup up to my grass type, because if you guys know Roserade, it's insane.
Let's see. Steve Whitmire.
To the point where nowadays it's banned.
Whitmire's the old Kermit voice actor, right?
The better one.
Yes.
The good one.
And Keith David's gonna be there Friday, Saturday.
I would have met him, but his line was about as long as Bryce Papenbrook's line.
Keith David.
Steve Whitmire needs to like go around to every puppet show in America and say, "Hey, listen, I will be Kermit the Frog for you. Legally distinct Kermit the Frog."
And, let's see.
Yes,
Voice
Keith
actors,
David.
I think I should hit up.
Keith Keith
Christina
David.
V.
Nice.
Christina
V.
I like how she made all that song and dance about how she was going to be called Christina Valenzuela from now on, and everybody still calls her Christina V.
And I feel like at that point she's like, you know what, just call me Christina V at this.
It's like if Freddie Mercury was still around and decided he wanted to be called Farouk Bulsara again. And I was like, no, people have been calling you Freddie Mercury for a long time now. Nobody's gonna change.
Alright.
You're not gonna change the people's
minds. So since up is not an option and left is not an option, we go right.
And then Ann Yatko's gonna be there, voice
Nobara Kugisaki,
Bambietta, and Raiden from Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Kaiji Tang's gonna be there, my go-to Kasuga.
Dazai and Bungo Stray Dogs.
And Gojo from JJK.
And then they got a bunch of the regular shows as well.
I think one of my favorite, every time I think of KG Tang nowadays, just because of that one panel, he, Lex Lang, and Adam MacArthur were on, it was like what's the one line in the show where you were like, do I really gotta say this? And Adam was immediate. Adam's response was prompt and very immediate. I like a tall woman with a nice big ass.
Yeah, Adam MacArthur's also going to be there too.
cool. And then KG Tang's line that he's like, do I really have to say that is this is where you're weak, right? I lied. And oh boy. That ended up on TikTok, and his sister is on TikTok.
Oh man!
So every time she ends up hearing that, and she's like, "I hate this."
It's like, end me already.
and Adam is like, so thirst trap for your brother.
Ah!
And then we got Max Middleton, who's going to be there.
Hey, Atsushi and
Saitama,
Bungo.
the guy from, what's his name from Persona 5?
Ryuji Sakamoto. Or, I'm sorry, I gotta pronounce it. I gotta pronounce the way the dub was told to pronounce it. Sakamoto.
That's Netflix Evangelion.
Atsushi and Bungo Stray Dogs, aka the Were Tiger.
Look at it this way, Alex. Look at it this way, Alex. It's still nowhere near as bad as Netflix Ava.
Oh. And then Alexis Tipton is going to be there. She is Reze in the Chainsaw Man movie dub.
Inner Mocha and Rosario Vampire.
Hey, so good news for Debbie. She's 4 levels away from evolving.
Hang on, no, Colleen Clinkenbeard was Inner Mocha.
Outer.
Alexis Tipton was, Outer.
Yeah, thank you, okay.
Yeah. And then nothing else on
if anybody would know that would be me.
No other news coming up yet on attractions,
So,
but that I'll tell you guys about once we get closer to.
Yeah, every time
once I'm actually doing that stuff.
Yeah, every time I've talked about doing that whole thing, that whole thing related to Digimon with Alex, it's like I still tell Alex, I still tell people that the idea is in the category of so dumb you'd have to be as dumb as the idea to say yes to it. That is what I still tell people, that.
Or perhaps I'm at the opposite end of the IQ spectrum. I see the secret brilliance inside.
No, you don't. You do not see.
You're right.
No, you don't. There is not a secret brilliance. There is not a secret brilliance to this. There is just sheer stupidity.
No, you're so stupid.
Well, I'm leering you to death.
Yes, but stupid ideas, when it comes to tabletop role-playing, can lead to lots of fun times.
Like what? Like the idea... Alex,
when I was telling you about the Star Wars campaign that ended with Count Dooku tripping over a clone trooper and winding up at the bottom of a pile of Jedi Knights?
No, I don't think you've ever told me this.
I told you this when we were watching Attack of the Clones.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And it ends with Anakin Skywalker picking up the plans to the Death Star off of Dooku's unconscious body.
Okay, so we got Zubat, and I would switch in Leo, but...
Totally about where she's playing with family, like a couple aunts, mom and a grandma. And what starts off as supposedly going through a very simple campaign, just going through the village, doing the usual thing, trying to start the quest.
Okay.
Ends up basically starting off as them. There's one of them being like, you know what?
I don't even know how many people
come across who's begging.
I don't even know how many people on this server would be remotely interested in a Digimon-themed Dungeons and Dragons game.
Drungeons and Dragons?
I don't know. I'd rather try and
Dungeons
do
and Digimon is what we've officially called it.
Oh yeah.
And it's like...
just as long as it gets you to actually knuckle down and do some role playing, like I think you'll have a great time. Because
okay, Alex, just one thing to keep in mind. I remember that Devil Artemis sketch I sent you where Zarbon, Cell, and everybody else wants to just have sexual relations with a random dragon in a cave.
Well, I mean, the way we could probably
keep in mind there are Digimon. Keep in mind there are Digimon that the sexiness.
Is there a Shawn Michaels equivalent in Digimon?
What? Shawn Michaels? How is that relevant?
Yes. Because you said sexy. And he's a sexy
Look, Alex, let me put it to you this way. Is that who I think it is?
No, Gizmo's not here.
I was about to say.
Sorry, my hand slipped on that.
Ah!
Oh god, that
Okay.
I love that soundbite.
You are long.
I need to find the voice filter for that.
I don't know how the heck Scott.
But yeah,
it was Tony Fox. How he pulled it off? I think it's like generally like doing like a digital.
Well, somebody else managed to do it, and it was almost perfect.
so
V time.
Oh shit.
So low kick in the context of Pokemon isn't just a spammable move.
The power varies on the weight of the Pokemon, I think?
Yes. Its power goes up when the Pokemon it's attacking weighs on when it attacks something of a higher weight.
Yeah. Because I remember in the Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Blue's Tyranitar in the rematch has low kick, and that can be very kind of scary.
The Tyranitar.
Yeah.
Has low kick.
Yes.
I imagine it quote unquote kicks using its tail.
Yeah. But, oh, right. Yeah, back to my AOA-Con experience. Kelly Baskin was a bundle of joy to meet with. I did get to see Ben Balmaceda, who voices a ton of characters. Tochitsugu Kudo and Teruo Hazukashi in My Hero Academia. Let's see. Zohakuten in Demon Slayer. Neku in the World Ends With You anime. Yeah. Mose in Honkai Star Rail. Hanamichi Sakuragi in First Dunk. Aoshi Shinomori in Rurouni Kenshin 2020. As well as Hajime Kudo in Kowloon Generic Romance, a personal favorite of mine from last year. Santa Claus in Sanda, Sanda, and of course, Saber Richard I in Fate Strange Fake, which finally is gonna be seeing the light of day.
Jeez.
Yeah.
How long?
Oh my god, I think it was like something like one episode a year. And it was like
a good while for us to make that.
it almost seems like it was. Was more or less convinced it was like in development. Ever since they premiered. Yeah, ever since they had the premiere for it at Anime Expo 2023, which I was there for that. And I was like, which I enjoyed that premiere when that happened.
I'm wondering how this lady got a gym badge. Because... Oh, hi, Psyduck. Anyway.
But, yeah. A couple others I did meet. Of course, got to see Brianna Knickerbocker. As usual. There was, And of course, ALA did something interesting where they introduced the single day guests, and some of them included Sun, who was known for playing Clara in Honkai Star Rail, Xiao Zhu in Solo Leveling Arise, but has done some other voice work through Disney Plus, Cygames, Netmarble, Paramount Plus, Sony, and more. According to my ALA book, there was Darius Johnson, who has been in a lot of some projects such as Rurouni Kenshin, Odd Taxi, Mashal, Magic and Muscles, and Sakamoto Day.
Nice.
Review. And those were the Thursday, I guess. For Friday, I met with a majority of the VAs from New Pantheon Stocking. There was Cap Portano, who voiced Scanty. Of course, Corey Wilder was going to be at the con, but unfortunately, when I got to talk to Hunter McCoy, who plays Polyester, unfortunately he ended up filling in for Corey's slot when he wasn't available to come.
You know, that kind of reminds me of the fact that I was able to meet what's his face from The Room?
Greg Sestero?
I met the guy
Tommy
who...
Wiseau?
No, I didn't meet Tommy Wiseau. Yeah, I met the guy who played Mark.
Yeah, Greg Sestero.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mark.
That was funny. and he was... And I think he was how I ended up getting the Blu-ray for... Or I think... I'm not sure if I got him to sign... I ended up getting the Blu-ray of The Room and whatnot. And it was just... He was there because Gray Delisle wasn't available for a day. So he came in instead.
Yeah.
That's an interesting exchange.
A better exchange, if you ask me.
Alright, I'm going.
Hey!
Abra!
Oh, hang on. I'll stay here.
Have a save state ready for this if you're gonna catch it.
I'm not catching this thing.
No, you gotta catch it.
Do you have any plans for a psychic coverage?
I might, but that'll be for later.
Don't you have to trade the... Oh wait, never mind it. He ran away like a bitch.
Yeah, it always runs away like a bitch because that's what Abras do. The only psychic type in this, the only default psychic type in this region that has any balls at all is Ralts.
Sadly,
did they add Ralts into? They added Ralts in here for Platinum.
Yes.
But I only played.
Yeah. Yeah, you
In fact,
you can get Ralts just outside of Heart Home City, and you can either get Guard of War or Gallade, depending on the gender of the Ralts that you end up picking, and if you have a Dawn Stone.
Yeah. Because I believe during my time with Platinum, I ended up using Lucaria, who doubled as both my fighting and psychic coverage, since of course he can naturally.
Yeah, he can learn psychic.
Yeah.
Alright then. Y'all put that down.
Alright.
See you later, Tony.
Say, y'all doing anything on Wednesday?
Alright.
Ask Ben.
Wednesday.
Yeah, we're
Ask
watching
Ben.
the SpongeBob thing.
Yeah, I'll be
SpongeBob thing.
the one you consider the worst.
And then after that, we're going to be playing the UK propaganda Flash game.
So right after that movie, or are you doing that on Friday?
Friday, we're actually playing a different game. We're playing Dispatch, not Dispatch.
Not the fun superhero game?
Not the superhero game. The one.
Well, let's put it this way, Alex.
It's the survival horror voice recognition game on PS2.
Well, Alex, let's put it this way. I'm sure you would rather postpone your suffering through Digimon Adventure Try than to try to rip the bandage off.
Potentially.
Okay.
Alright, man. Good night, y'all.
Night.
Good night.
Night.
Yeah. So, yeah, back to my con experience. Yeah, so on that Friday, as I said, I got to debut my Terry Bogard play, and as you guys know, English ahoy, mateys!
Yep.
Hello, wave! Let's see. Yeah, so I met with Daniel Walton, who plays Garter Belt in Canyon Stalking. And we got a chat for a bit, especially about Sakamoto Days, where he kind of felt bad about his character in Sakamoto Days. He was kind of built up. He was basically built up to be one of the potential threats that was gonna be that Sakamoto and the others were gonna deal with, but nope, he got wasted into season 2.
Yep.
Yeah. And I believe, I did meet with Kieran Walton, who is the new, he voiced Lane Ein in Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway, and just briefly new Canyon Stalking with Garter Belt. And surprisingly, he is a fairly new voice actor to the scene.
I see.
Ow.
Yeah. There was that. And around one of those days, I did run into Justice Slocum throughout like the whole con weekend. The yeah, Shinjiro Aragaki P3 Reloaded. Yeah. Always a bundle of joy to meet with. So Saturday, day 3 was where the momentum started to pick up. Cause that was the day where they had Ben Diskin and Paul Castro Jr. on.
Yeah, that makes sense given the fact that Saturday is always the busiest days at a convention. Always.
And those were my 2 big priorities. Because, for Ben, I had... Go ahead.
I imagine Ben Diskin would probably have as big a line as Bryce did when I met him.
But I remember the 3 VAs that had a big line on Saturday were Ben and Paul, but of course Koi Dao started the momentum for his line starting to pick up like crazy.
I remember when Chris Niosi used to do like Vine videos, and at one point he ended up with at a convention near Ben Diskin. He's like, "Hey, look, it's Ben Diskin, and we're gonna kill him now." Oh god, no!
But of course, when I got to go see Ben, I did have him sign my Fire Emblem 3 Houses art book.
He voices quite a few characters in that.
Yes, he plays like 2 characters in that.
I'm also reminded of the fact that that when Robbie Damon voiced one of his characters in that game, it's like he did a bit on like social media, where it's like, which Fire Emblem character did you get? And he ends up getting the pink-haired lady from the Golden Deer, and he's like, I have no idea who this is. And Rob, you know what? No. Oh, the way he delivered that sounded almost close to Michael Rosenbaum, as Lex in Flash's body.
I think that might have been on purpose. Yeah.
I'm like channeling your inner Michael Rosenbaum, eh?
Yeah.
Robbie's a fantastic voice actor.
He is.
So welcome to Oreburg City with Open Bar.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Why the heck is Barry Black in the gym?
Because he's waiting for the gym leader to show up. No!
All I can say is...
if you get a Machop, you will be able... You can trade it for an Abra.
Yay. Yeah, too bad it's not Kadabra, because I remember Pokemon Yellow had a trade where... I forgot the Pokemon it was, but you could get like
Mr.
a free
Mime?
Machamp. Yeah, Mr. One of them was like you could get a free Machamp Oh, okay, I remember now. So, like, in Pokemon Yellow, if you, one of the trainers, NPCs ask for, like, a Cubone, and you get a free Machamp from them.
But why would you want on a Machamp when Cubone literally has some of the best attack stat in any ground-type Pokemon?
I have no clue why.
Give it the bone that it needs, and you'll have the highest attack Earthquake in the entire game.
Yeah.
I like the nighttime remix of Oreburgh City. I forgot that you gotta go to Jubilite City to get Quick Claw, because I don't think it's here.
But let's see. In addition to meeting with Ben, yeah, Paul Castro, bundle of joy to meet with him. Of course, voice of Mini Vegeta and Daima. Yeah. And I had him have the honors to be the first to sign in my SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta that I had held on to for a while, and I have not opened since I got it.
Vegeta looks so goofy with Super Saiyan 3 hair and Daima.
It kind of does, to be honest.
We were kind of expecting him to look more like he did in Raging Blast 1 and 2, but...
It's just his hair's more flared out and more like... almost like the equivalent of Beast Gohan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the case of Paul Castro, he is known for roles like Rindo Nade in Neo the World Ends With You, K/Dragon in Bell. Let's see what else.
Great Ball.
Hibiki Sakurama in Go-Go Loser Ranger, or rather, aka Ranger Reject. Let's see. The Spectator Toads in Mario Kart World, and for the fangirls out there, Riddle Rosehearts in Disney's Twisted Wonderland. The anime.
You know, I really like the Power Rangers theme.
Yeah?
I'm a little bit sick of how it's attached to fucking everything these days. Like the original.
So, are you sick of how it's attached? Are you sick of the fact that the beat is attached to Wolverine?
Marvel vs. Capcom 3 theme.
Oh, yeah.
Wolverine's theme. The start of Wolverine's theme is borderline behind the opening bit of MMPR's theme. Go X-Men Rangers.
Yeah. Consider the MVC 3 rendition.
Yeah. Welcome to Oreburgh Mine, where there are rock Pokemon aplenty.
Yeah.
Hello there, good sir. Yeah, I may be challenged to battles because this is a Pokemon game, and even in the workplace you get challenged to battles, so what else is new?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go through this place and find our gym leader.
But, yeah. Okay, what else? Yeah. So I think, when I got to meet with Cap Protano on Friday, I was not expecting her to be our new voice for Scanty and new Penny Stocking, along with Rack Bartley as knee stocks. And it's kind of funny. I almost was expecting Jeremy to come back, but it seems like, completely different team handling the dubbing for that.
Which is funny given the fact that even though it's the same, as we've discussed with Digimon Tri, even though it's the same dub director for the reboot series, Digimon Adventure, we have a different voice for both Sora and Biyomon. Where Biyomon's voice actress in Digimon Tri and Digimon and the redub for our war game. Jeremy Lee would go on to play a Sora in the reboot.
Yeah.
To which I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Why is it that the Japanese version is consistent with who stays, while the English dub is very, very selective?
Yeah. It's honestly really hard. I even had even I'll admit, I even had that with Brett Kahlo. Like, if you were to put me in as the voice director, I will do my damnedest best to maintain as much consistency as possible. Regardless of that, but yeah. Let's see.
Potion.
What else I got to see? Oh, right. And speaking a bit about Digimon, I did meet with Madeline Dor, who voiced Yorita in
the
Digimon
redub.
O2. Yep. Which she and I had a pretty wholesome talk about it. Like,
she and Elsie Lovelock at the very least match Felice Sampler's character very well.
Yeah. But like I do but I do appreciate she did the best she could to do Yorita justice. Very wholesome.
Yes.
But let's see. And of course, I had to save one of the best for last. One of the most, of course, good old Wendy Lee. I got to see her not once, but twice.
Nice.
During that same weekend, since I had her sign my ALA book, and on the last day I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I don't want to leave empty-handed, so I end up getting a print from her, which I will be posting these pics on my Instagram.
Where's the garlic?
And one of the prints I got from her was sort of a fancied or / formal Faye Valentine print from her.
Hey, Zero, could you look up the chance of Supersonic actually hitting?
Supersonic? Oh, it hurt from confusion. Okay. Supersonic percent chance, was it?
Yes. Just want to know really quick.
Okay. Let's see. Confused Pokemon have a 33% chance of hurting themselves each turn.
No, I'm talking like Supersonic actually hitting the target.
55% accuracy?
Why does it hit every time?
Oh, man.
Ugh. This isn't like Confuse Ray.
Oh, Jesus. But,
hello, Rourke. And Tackle has a 95% chance of hitting.
Riveting.
Well, I just talked to Rourke, and we'll be challenging him momentarily. But first, let's talk to this charming fellow. Hello there, good sir.
But as I was saying, yes. So on the last day, I did get a print from Wendy Lee of a fancy / formal Faye Valentine print from her. So
I got one of the prints I got from Skip Stelrecht was Vicious.
Nice. I think he did give me a print for him when I got to see him in passing. It's like, unfortunate because I wasn't able to make his autograph, he actually gave me a few prints for free. One for Vicious and one for my guy.
I actually had to tell somebody in line for for Brian and Donovan that they were in the wrong line because they were hoping to get an autograph for Mike Guy, and I'm like,
damn it,
he's over there.
Oops.
Or I think it might have been reversed.
Mm-hmm.
Just, look, I get that Mike Guy and Lee look very, very similar, but no.
Bushy eyebrows, same rounded
Same
hair.
bowl cut.
Yeah. Cut. And it's very similar same outfit.
It's just one of them wears bandages on his arms.
Yeah.
The other doesn't.
And I think in one of them, after the first arc in Shippuden, he ends up carrying Kakashi behind him. And has his
and
backpack
Rock
on
Lee,
front.
Rock Lee tried to do the same for Neji, and Neji's like, forget it.
And the taxi does, Neji,
Or,
forget it.
or in the Japanese version, hell no. I feel like the
subversion. Fuck off.
God, this is why it's hard for me to really take a lot of subs seriously half the time.
I still don't remember who the group was that did the version of Dragon Ball Z where Gohan called Boo a candy-ass faggot.
I don't recall that. I mean, I recall there was the ever so famous Gohan calling Boo the R word.
Oh no, that was Vegeta. Vegeta called somebody that.
And Gohan.
Yeah, Boo.
And you know the funny thing is
Gohan
that I ended up
told Boo, you retard.
when I was writing for my Digimon fic, I ended up watching. I've been using the Japanese version for a basis on like the character dialogue and whatnot. And when Joe comments on Shogun Geckomon, he says he may look retarded, but he's tough. I'm like,
listen, if it looks stupid and works, it ain't stupid.
I just tilt my head to the side, like,
It's like how Mr.
Joe?
Bean is actually the world's greatest spy.
That's not very upperclassman-like of you.
Yeah. So, fuck you.
But yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Razor Leaf, hooray!
And you know, if it's Chucker Conroy's Bayleaf, then Razor Leaf is more of a godsend.
Yeah.
Seriously, what RNG bullshit did he have to go through just to get that to be a reality? Wow. Turtwig's so slow that I can't escape.
Let's see. Oh,
You
yes,
are
and-
lucky that mean look is not in your moveset. I'm switching out.
Garlic is very helpful.
Alex, you say that now, and I'm fighting a Zubat.
Yes. I'm fighting a bunch of bats right now.
So
incidentally.
Zero, if you were to hypothetically get in on this nonsense that Alex and I briefly touched upon, would you ever? Who would be your Digimon partner?
My Digimon partner.
Because I already called dibs on Gilmon. Gizmo said he wanted to have Agumon.
Yeah. Let's see. What I want.
And no, Digivolution is not going to be dictated by... Successful Digivolution is not going to be dictated by dice rolls.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We figured that would be a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess. Well, because I think the most recent this is gonna be a while to figure it out,
Oh, hello, Ponyta.
That's a lot of gold.
See, you would not be...
shit, that's a lot of gold.
See, you would not normally be able to get a Ponyta in this route. Or at this point in the game. Normally. If you were playing Diamond and Pearl. But Platinum decided to throw you a bone.
and it'd be a bit more forgiving.
Boy howdy, that's a lot of experience.
Yeah. Huh. I guess from, you know, some of the streams I've seen of Time Stranger, I guess Lunamon I would not mind, actually. Yeah.
What's Unimon's rookie form?
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that is considered the rookie.
Unimon? That's
Lunamon.
Oh,
Lunamon.
Oh, Lunamon.
Yeah.
So you're into Dianamon?
Oh. It's not for the reasons you may think. I guess the aesthetics.
No, yeah, I get it's for the aesthetics, but at the same time, it's like because of Dianamon's aesthetic, it's like, yeah.
Does Dianamon look like Princess Diana?
No, she doesn't look like Wonder Woman.
I wasn't saying
I think the design is
Diana of Wales, but yeah.
Well, the aesthetics and the armor.
You know, I just always remember. I remember how in the Digimon anime they represented both Coronamon and Lunamon as just random members of Shoutmon's crew, and oh boy.
Oh yeah.
When they ended up finding them in the second season of Cross Wars, the two of them were chanting King Oleg Mon's little pirate chant. Yo ho ho on the Golden Sea. Yo ho ho, it's pirates we be.
Another upgrade for the magic wand. That's neat.
I'm like, look at it this way. At the very least, the dub made that flow a bit better. Sadly, Cross Wars' only representation on Hulu is the dub. Much to many people's disappointment, which is kind of how I feel about the fact that even though we have Tamers on there, it's also only the dub. Granted, I like the dub, but it's like, that's the last Digimon dub that actually tries to be a bit more accurate to the original Japanese script while sprinkling in its own jokes here and there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so of course, aside from Wendy Lee, who I got to meet, of course I got to meet with Emmy Lowe, who, for those who may not know who she is, Emmy Lee is the voice of young Keigo Takami in My Hero Academia. What else? Suma in Demon Slayer.
AKA one of
yes. One of out of the three.
One of Uzui's waifus.
Yes. And unfortunately, the one she plays is a bit of a crybaby. To put it nicely. And gets picked on by Erica Mendon.
Who is the half blonde, half brunette one?
Yep. And the more sensible and one with common sense is Inatsu. What else? Of course, Lucy in Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and she would come back to play the role again for Guilty Gear Strive. Let's see. What else is okay. Destiny and Cosette Schneider in Tactop Destiny. And of course, two characters in Fate Grand Carnival, Helena Blavatsky and Shuten Doji. Which, speaking of which, and when I went to go see Emilo, I ended up getting a Shuten Doji. Later. And for the viewers of the Methley crew, I will probably after this. All chances are I get around later, or might be uploaded by now. So depends.
So if anybody's wondering what we're doing, what we'll be doing on Saturday, we will be watching the Genndy Tartakovsky Star Wars: The Clone Wars show.
Those shorts are actually pretty damn good.
We got season 1 with 28 5-minute shorts, and season 2 with 10 15-minute shorts.
Great show.
Yep.
I have
and Alex, since you've seen Samurai Jack, you now probably have greater appreciation for how Tartakovsky wrote the action.
Yes, I do. Fun fact. So for those of you who are following my Star Wars story, there is going to be a Clone Wars inspired sequence in that story. I hope Samurai Jack inspired as well, so I hope you're prepared for the awesomeness that is to come.
I hope so too.
Gotta get back to Samurai Jack.
Alright. Okay. Some other roles. Emilo is known. Ruan Mei in Star Rail. Toko Yura in Horimiya. And, of course, surprise, surprise, she does happen to share a couple roles.
No!
Shuten Doji being one of them. And Lucy in Cyberpunk Edge Runners being another. And
I unlocked the inlaid library.
Mao Mao in the Apothecary Diaries. That did, in fact, happen at AX last year, where she did finally get to me with Key of Bracelet.
That pick is referenced from Bayonetta. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much a couple of roles that Emilo.
Did I ever get any recovery?
When I went to go see her, yeah, I was dressed up as from my friends convincing me to do a Gintama cosplay. I debuted Kotaro Katsura, aka Zura. Zura janai! Ore wa Katsura da! Or, translation, I am not Zura, I am Katsura.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah, either way.
No, that's just like... that would probably be the flat response.
Try Pasquale in this one.
So,
overall, needless to say, some of the guests I was interested in seeing was pretty decent, but some I was remotely interested in, namely Emilo and Lindy Lee being the two, along with Ben and Paul Castro. Well, Ben Diskin, of course. But, yeah. And of course, ALA, as per tradition, had a ribbon day throughout the con, so yeah. Which is
interesting.
Yeah. I also did get to partake in a couple.
Is that one of those things where you have to collect ribbons on your badge, and whoever gets the most ribbons gets like a prize?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I decided to partake in it and ended up doing a set of 50. I think I got around to like... I think I ended up... Yeah, I think I have like 10 or 18 left. Because I ended up doing...
Did something like that, and I still have my badge from my last
Yeah.
So, oh no, this was, Geekonomicon.
Oh.
So,
yeah.
Oh, damn it, I just dropped my badge.
Yeah, because, I think...
Yes, I've got, on that badge, I've got a USO pin, I've got the Super Mario 30th Anniversary pin, and then I've got, the D&D Adventurers League badge, the Narbonation badge, the Gamer ribbon, the Mississippi ribbon, and then I have the Geekonomicon 2015 ribbon. I don't know, why is that on the back of it? I couldn't even tell you. Yeah,
I think...
this was 10 years ago, and I think this was the... Oh. No, this was 11 years ago, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's Super Mario 30th Anniversary pin. Let's see here. I have to make sure that this is right and that I'm not hallucinating here.
So, Alex, you remember that one guy in Clone Wars Season 1 that Obi-Wan fought on that planet, right?
Yeah.
He somehow managed to survive.
Huh.
Like, deadass, Dirge managed to survive his encounter with Obi-Wan. Then he went on to have himself and Ventress get jobbed out by General Grievous. And then Dirge fought Anakin, who hurled his escape pod into the sun.
What the heck?
That's the Star Wars comics for you. I'm surprised you didn't know about that, Alex, since you're quite a comic reader. And you've gone into
sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking something up.
By the way, Dirge, fun fact, in the Clone Wars series, has his grunts and whatnot provided by Darren Norris.
Neat.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. And during that, where was I? Yeah, so regarding that ALA, I got to partake in 2 cosplay gatherings this year, and yeah. One of them was, of course, for Type Moon / Fate, which that happened on day 3, and I believe there is a video too where chances are you can. I am featured on the video.
Yep. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, this, so Geekonomicon 2015, that was where I got this Mario 30th Anniversary pin, right? I believe that was given to me by Allison Rapp.
Oh.
Yeah, for those of you... So, for those of you who don't know, Allison Rapp was Nintendo's PR person for a lot of their forward-facing stuff. So she went to like conventions and shit like that, and she was also one of the people involved with Nintendo Treehouse back in 2015, 2016, when Torrential Downpour was going on, and. Torrential Downpour, for those of you who don't know, was the fan movement to try and get Nintendo to release Fire Emblem Fates uncensored. Because Fire Emblem Fates has one of the most notoriously abysmal quote-unquote translations. They fucked up standard series naming conventions. They fucked up different characters' names. They fucked up the voice acting. They fucked up the... It's easier to list what they didn't mess up. There were sequences in the game where they just straight up deleted dialogue. The skin chip sequences were all missing in the game. Things like that. And, and, you know, people were like, what the hell's going on here? Why is this happening? And who's responsible? Turns out it was the division of Nintendo that did that was called Treehouse, and the front-facing PR person for that group was a prostitute by the name of Allison Rapp. And I say that not out of any sort of denigration. No, she worked as an escort in Seattle and sold pictures of herself. It was either naked or semi-naked, using like a Pikachu 3DS to cover up her boobs. Okay. Yeah. And back in December of 2015, right before all this controversy kicked off, I met her at a convention. She gave me a Mario Maker pin and let me play Super Mario Maker for the Wii U on her Wii U that she'd set up out there. And then a couple of months later, she had me blocked on Twitter for asking her for some kind of comment about the Fates translation, quote-unquote translation.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
More like a bastardization.
And then when all that stuff was going on, people uncovered like pictures of her and her husband on some Seattle escort service website, and
wow.
Yeah, she got fired from Nintendo for that because the company that makes like Pokemon and Mario is probably not going to want to have a literal prostitute
on their team
as their on their team as the
PR,
as one of her PR people, especially considering she was doing a horrible job as a PR person, blocking people and not answering questions, advocating for pedophilia and things like that.
Wow.
No, I'm not kidding.
I believe that.
I saw those tweets.
Jesus Christ.
That was a shit show. And people, for those of you who don't know, if you said, hey, I don't want to pay my money for this, you got called an entitled gamer and told to check your privilege or some shit. I don't remember what people's reasoning was for it entirely. And it was like, hell yeah, I'm entitled. I'm entitled to a product that I want to pay money for.
I don't want my good money to go to waste or something like that.
It was like, that's why I didn't... That's why I didn't pay for Fates. That's why I got the translated version done by fans who actually like the fucking project.
And people who actually give a damn.
Yeah.
Yep. So in other news, Debbie evolved.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
Arabia.
Nice.
Jeez, it's reaping more, and it now has Intimidate for its ability.
Hooray!
Thus making it yet another invaluable member to our group. So now all that's left to level up is Staff, and boy howdy, that's a terrible matchup.
Oh boy.
So yeah, it's like they also kind of messed up the localization of Fire Emblem Three Houses, which is
Fire Emblem. Sorry, Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem.
Oh god.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
I
That's what that was.
I hated that game.
I'm
gonna be honest.
Version of the Japanese version.
Yeah, and you know,
Yeah,
it's bad even when the Switch version was announced, it was gonna be using the US Wii U version as the basis, and because it caused a lot of the Japanese, owners of the Japanese Wii U to buy up the Japanese version of that game.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Japanese Wii U version became the one to get after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember I picked my copy up for like $10, I think. Now you can't get them for less than 50.
Yeah. What should I think about it?
So it's like
bats, thank God.
I have to. I feel like when we get to Digimon Tamers, at the very least, we'll have plenty of Digimon stuff to watch beforehand, given our bi-weekly schedule on the movie that came out after the show. Because as in terms of the movies, we got all 6 of the Digimon Tri movies, which we now only have 5 more to go, which I hope you enjoy pointless fan service for the next movie, Alex.
Oh, good.
And I'm not talking. You can't see my face right now, but if you could, you'd be like, "There's no boobs in there, is there?"
There's no boobs in there, is there?
Nope.
We're not talking anime fan service. We're talking Disney fan service, aren't we?
We're talking. We see Izzy's butt and Ty's his torso.
That's not what I asked for. That's not what I asked for at all.
Make service that'll make the girls ogle them.
Especially Mako, whom openly ogled Ty's build, to which I'm like, the way you're portraying her makes it seem like she's to be his love interest, but no. It goes nowhere, as does her character.
I honestly expected a little better than this toy. What the heck outfit?
Yeah! And Alex, I would look forward to... I think Digimon Tri would probably be the one thing that I'd want to actually participate in a collab review with you.
Okay.
So just... then you get to point out the weird voices in... the weird thing going on with the voices, like in Devil May Cry. Because that was a point in Alex's review for the Netflix May Cry where they cut voice lines and whatnot in the
I am in fan dubs that have better audio mixing than that.
Yeah, bring fan dubs back. I remember way back in the day that there were fans that actually attempted to try to dub Sailor Stars after the official dub of Sailor Moon back in the day, like in the 2000s, kind of stopped after Sailor Moon Supers, aka season 4.
These days there's a lot more in the way of technology available for something like that.
I mean, heck, even there's like fans actually attempting to do a English dub of Bocchi the Rock, even though Crunchyroll hasn't done like jack squat with it. No, I'm not kidding.
I believe you.
That's neat.
Yeah.
So yeah. And Zero, I did mention the eventual bad looping that will be what they do with Braveheart later in the Tri movies, where after the song stops and the evolution sequences and the battles are still going, they gotta loop the song again.
Oh boy.
That is jarring as fuck, especially if you're in a movie theater or watching this. Because, yeah, me and my IRL friend and Lopez, we saw these movies in theaters. And, good God, it was jarring.
Yeah.
Oh. And I'm sure Alex would have an interesting introduction to Digimon, in which he'd be like, I was introduced to this through the movie. And it was what...
Cut to the Angela Anaconda short.
No, you just cut to the Angela Anaconda short for the introduction. And you're
singing Kirby-mon over top of it. Kirby-mon, Terminal Monsters,
and it just zooms in on, something, and you find an uncanny in there.
It's Angela Anaconda. Everything's uncanny, Kevin.
No, the most uncanny thing in there. And it just reads the caption, and the caption just reads, "This was how I was introduced to this series." Alright, Stab has leveled up to level 15.
Sweet.
And...
Oh! Sweet. And now we have...
Luxio.
It's a me, Lexi.
Yes.
Now, part of the reason why I beefed up my other two party members beforehand is because, well, I've got bad news for you guys. The gym has
are happening, aren't they?
The gym has
it's a rock.
It's a rock type gym, and none of them are equipped to handle any of Rourke's team members.
And it seems like
except for Turtwig.
Turtwig is probably going to be doing all the heavy lifting.
He's literally going to be carrying this group. And unlike Ash and Poke...
Better get him some ibuprofen for all that back pain.
He's a turtle, Alex. He can live.
Oh. We better get him some keratin so he can strengthen that shell.
You want to know something interesting about Turtwig according to their... let me... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get into the Pokedex. The shell on its back is made of soil. On a very healthy Turtwig, the shell should feel moist. So hey, if your Turtwig is healthy, then you just feel a nice, soft, moist shell.
Oh, right, back again to the AOA stuff. But yeah. There is I did participate in that Titan Fate gathering, which I will post in the broadcast, and chances are you might see me on the thumbnail, and I have like a red tie. So I was cosplaying Ritsuka Fujimaru, so.
Cool.
Yeah, that it was really fun. You know, getting to chat all things, and the cosplay gatherings, trying to find them was a bit confusing, to be honest. Like, of course, you have to rely on the guide app or book to find out where the said cosplay gatherings were, which I'll admit it was kind of trying to track them down. But, yeah.
I'm just gonna level up Garlic. Garlic's a great item.
Yeah.
Walk into enemies die.
Yeah, Zero, I still gotta say that while I could do without the fact that the English dubs presented for the Digimon OVAs are mostly recycled, well, for the new release, it's like we haven't had a physical release for these OVAs in 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
At this point, we gotta just take what we can get.
Oh
yeah.
Well, that's pretty much what I said about a couple of things. It's like, okay, well, this isn't ideal, but I'll take it over not having it at all.
And meanwhile, Alex got introduced to the cancer that was the Digimon Frontier music in the dub.
Like that, like the Switch version of The World Ends With You. Like, that's my all-time favorite DS game. One of my all-time favorite games generally. The Switch port's kind of messed up. But, you know what? Hell with it.
And this was all around the time while I was away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Razor Leaf, instant kill.
Heck yeah.
Now he's gonna send an Onyx.
Yeah.
Second verse, same as the first.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse.
Did it use what I think it did?
Stealth Rock, yes.
Ah, yes.
Instant kill. And now we have Cranidos, which is Rourke's ace Pokemon.
Think you can take down the next Pokemon you do?
Like you did earlier. And this one has Mold Breaker, which is actually quite a dangerous ability.
Now, what does Mold Breaker exactly do?
Essentially, it ignores certain stipulations that would otherwise prevent attacks from working. And Cranidos is dead.
Down for the count.
One.
So essentially, Mold Breaker essentially says, "Oh, you have Levitate? Pay for your ability? Yeah, no, you're still getting Earthquaked."
Yeah. If you could do this to like a Pokemon like Gengar or Flygon, get hit by.
Yep. My buffed up Pokemon.
It can't be. Yeah. You receive the cold
I love
badge.
these bats. They're essentially free XP.
So, yeah.
And I received Stealth Rock.
So, yeah. ALA this year, well, I'll admit, I will admit I did enjoy the heck out of last year. You know, given to me with Susie Young, Richard Epcar, and Ellen, and, let's see, who else did I do ALA last? Photos, Cassandra Lee, Sandy Flint, and of course, Lizzie Freeman. I will say, this year was actually not too bad, if I'm being honest. Since I got to partake in the ribbon stuff that ALA was doing, so yeah. ALA was all around pretty good.
I got more garlic.
With that said, I look forward to what 2027 has to offer, so yeah. And with that, that is my TED Talk regarding about ALA this year.
Yay.
Woo! Man.
So in case you're wondering, what am I doing what am I doing back up here when I already beat the gym leader?
Are we gonna evolve it into Grotto?
We're gonna attempt to. So that is the goal.
I got enough garlic for right now. Can't believe I just said that.
So
right now I have enough garlic. I need more help.
So yeah, it's like And because of the fact that Alex ended up going for like the subtitles for the Japanese version, and with the English dub playing, he has gotten to see quite a bit of added dialogue where there was no dialogue prior.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So we get to know what the contrast is between the English and Japanese versions.
Yep.
Like the exact issues I had with with DBZ, especially when Funimation went back and redubbed those scenes. Like Piccolo, always confronting So, he's like, "Ha, you're not as dumb as I look." I was like, "What, Piccolo? You meant not?"
No, man.
So many old dubs.
You're not as dumb as you look.
Practically gag dub territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Digimon back in the day. Because Digimon was at first treated like a gag dub.
I realized
like the Minnesota Vikings line, though. I think that's
Shin-chan was kind of a similar case when Funimation handled it.
Shin-chan is a gag show, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. There was like Troy Baker's character was because Troy Baker's character in that show was called Action Bastard.
Troy Baker was in Cran Shin-chan.
Yeah, he was Action Bastard.
Action Bastard.
Yeah.
I think I still think one of the biggest highlights of our viewing of 02's dub was Tentomon's attempt at Digivolution, but then he's just like, forget it.
Yeah.
Because that caught us all off guard.
But what's actually interesting for in Crayon Shin-chan, Troy's character in Japanese, he's just literally called Action Mask.
Action League. Now, starring the Flesh, a super strong and super naked Thunder Girl. She flies like thunder. Stinky Diver, a former Navy commando with an attitude as bad as his odor, and Melt Man with the power to melt.
Action Mask, Action Bastard.
That was gonna happen sooner or later.
All right.
Oh,
Leonardo has finally leveled up to level 18.
Level up?
So you know what that means, guys. The trifecta is complete.
Yep.
Sweet.
Hey there, Grotto.
Good old Grottle.
Somehow
Rowan
Rowan can sense whenever a key item is being used where it's not supposed to be. I'm like, wait a second. Are you actually Professor Oak in disguise?
Oh, I remember there was a video. Stuart Zagnut even recited that line. Now is not the time to use that. Like, fuck you! I'll use it whenever I please. You're not the boss of me.
And then he just ends up falling over inside.
Oh, I warned you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What an asshole! Well, time to play the obligatory clip. Barry, fuck you! Or rather...
Hey, the cowardly dog Asian guy. What's with the guy, the fool?
Dealing, yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Ah!
In case you're wondering, I'm attempting to polish the badge.
Yep.
an interesting mechanic that was only in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, but never...
Yes.
No, it was also in black and white.
Oh, right.
Oh, probably not. I think I'll have to check that.
Literally only in black and white, not in black 2 and white 2.
Yeah.
Alright.
D-Lord, watch where you're going, you fool! Ah! I had to make a money!
There we are.
Yep, that's the shiniest it can get. It's basically
Alright.
kind of a little touchscreen gimmick.
Alright, so... Oh, with our first badge in tow, I believe we have a suitable stopping point for tonight. So next time on Pokemon Platinum, we're going to be headed off to Eterno City.
I'm going to do as far as I can without dying in this level.
Saving a lot of data.
That's going to be where this ends.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
Dang, I think it was like in the speed runs, it explains why that save a lot of data text shows up. Even
oh god, it's the Medusa heads.
In your bag or something. Or equipping.
Alright.
Alright.
So...
Yeah.
I'll see you all